Okay, awesome. We are officially streaming live. Hey, it's been a while. So, I'm back playing some more Magic on Cockatrice. If you haven't been here before, then this is Magic the Gathering on Cockatrice. The nice little chat over here. And Cockatrice is a Magic the Gathering simulator. I'm sure people always ask what the heck it is when they see it. It's like, what is that? It's a simulator. You do have to do a lot of things automatically, but you also don't have to deal with anything automated like Magic Online that would make you a little bit frustrated. So it's sort of a trade-off. In any case, so I'm doing a little themed section here, which I am calling Mono Tribes. So within this Mono Tribes, I'm going to be doing elves, as I'm starting with here. Mono-Green Elves. A lot of these tribes tend to splash one or two colors. And, I mean, that's cool and all, but I like going back to the roots, back to the basics. Where it's just the one color, main color of the tribe, and you have what you have in that color. And that's all. So I'm going to start with elves. I'll do merfolk, mono blue merfolk. I might do maybe mono black vampires. Vampires are a little difficult to actually do mono. I mean, red black vampires is just so good. Or white black vampires is just so good. Especially with all the new vampires that's been printed. And so maybe not vampires. Maybe dinosaurs. Maybe like mono red or mono white dinosaurs. Something like that. Even though, of course, red white dinosaurs is fantastic. I don't know, but at least know elves and merfolk. Slivers. It's difficult to do slivers. The base of slivers is kind of green white. So I might just do, as far as that goes, I might just do, I don't know, these two, at least. At least elves and merfolk, for sure. Okay, let's see how we're going. Ooh, isn't that trippy? That's amazing. Okay, I think we're all good to go. So I'm going to go into it. Now, I'm going to show you the deck first. So I'm going to start with the little rampers. I have Elvish Mystic. Simply one cost, 1/1, adds one green mana to your mana pool. We have Land of War Elves, which is same as Elvish Mystic, essentially. I mean, it's even down to the Elf Druid, just different art. Same set. 1 mana, 1/1, adds one green mana to your mana pool. Simple as that. Moving on with the one cost, we have Nettle Sentinel. Nettle Sentinel doesn't add mana to your mana pool, but it helps you out because it's a 2/2 for 1. And, you know, it just gives you power on the field. 2 power from 1 creature, turn 2. It's pretty great. It doesn't untap on your untap step, though. Only when you play a green spell. But you're probably always going to be playing green spells. So that probably won't matter. Then we have Heritage Druid. Heritage Druid, 1 cost, gives you mana, too. If you tap 3 untapped elves you control, it adds 3 mana to your mana pool. That's nice. To the 2 costs, we have Dwynen's Elite, which is a 2/2, by the way, for 2, so it's a bear. And then also spawns an elf, too, when there's the battlefield. I think that's pretty incredible myself. We have 2/3 costs. We have Azuri Renegade Leader, who is a win con, because he gives you Overrun. He has Regenerate another target elf as his first ability, which is nice. And then elf creatures you control get +3/+3 and gain trample until end of turn for 5. So, I mean, you're going to have 5 mana probably by the time you play Azuri. There's only 2 in the deck. He's a legendary. He's a win con. Elvish Archdruid. It helps you ramp extremely well. Gives you one green for each elf you control. And then other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. So that's nice. Jiraga Warcaller. This is a win con too. This is one I don't see very often. I don't know why, because in this deck you get enough mana to use him. And you can use him so effectively, and I think he's just so great. So he's a 1/1 for 1 normally, but he has a multi-kicker. So any number of times you can pay 2 additionally to... Let me turn that sound off. You can pay 2 additionally to pump him with counters. For each 2 you pay, he gets a counter. And then other elf creatures you control get +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on Jiraga Warcaller. So if you pay 3 for him, 1 multi-kicker and 1 in the normal cost, basically he's a standard lord. He's like an Elvish Archdruid. Other elf creatures you control would get +1/+1, and he's a 2/2. Standard lord. But then, if you cast him for 5, he's a 3/3, and all of your other elves are getting +2/+2. If you cast him for 7, he's a 4/4, all your other elves are getting +3/+3. So, the bigger you cast him, this is something you pump all your mana into. This is something that we pump all the Elvish Archdruid, all the Elvish Minister, all the Lion War Elves, all the Nykthos mana into to pump out as big of a Warcaller as we can get. Only playing 3 because he's a win con. You don't really need him until later. Otherwise, he's just a 1/1 for 1 pretty much, or maybe a 2/2 Lord. We have Aether Vial to get elves out faster. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a charge counter on Aether Vial, and then you can tap it and put a creature card with converted mana cost equal to the number of charge counters on Aether Vial from your hand right into the battlefield. It's an instant speed because it's an ability on a card. So you can do that anytime you want to. With the counters, you don't have to put counters on it. So I can throw the counter on 1 and leave it there because I have so many 1 costs on the deck. I can put to 2, try and pump out some Visionaries, Twins Elite. I don't think I've ever rolled over a Visionary. Just when Visionary enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Fantastic, because we need card draw in this deck. We have no other card draw. We do get stuff out with Collected Company, though. So, Collected Company, 4 cost instant. A little expensive, but we have enough mana in this deck to make it work. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. Put up to 2 creature cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. So, you can do that instant speed. So you can do it in response to attackers. You can, leave some of these elves up. I mean, it doesn't really matter that this is a 4 cost because you can cast them with these elves. I mean, dude. And this is just mono green, too. It doesn't have the black for Shaman of the Pack to drain your opponents out, but mono green holds up. It really does. So we have, in the lands, we only have 19 lands. Because we have so much ramp with these creatures, these 3 sets of creatures here, we don't need any more than that. We have forests, standard 14 forests, 3 Cavern of Souls, only playing 3, because even though it's amazing because it casts for 1 color of any mana, which doesn't matter in this deck, or 1 mana of any color, doesn't matter in this deck because we're only playing 1 color, doesn't even really matter in green-black elves because you're only splashing black for 1 card, but it makes your creatures uncounterable. So that can be important, especially in Modern, with control decks around. I'm only playing 3 because I want to be able to cast, or make sure I have enough green to cast Collected Company, Aether Vial, also Blood Moon to kill them. I mean, not that I'm too worried about casting Aether Vial and Collected Company because it can tap for colorless. I mean, I only need 1 green, but Blood Moon. Nykthos, it's a legendary, only playing 2. Only really useful a little later in the game, after a few turns. I mean, in 3 turns with elves, you can probably get 5 elves out in the field. So, Nykthos turn 3, or turn 4. I mean, you're going to be tapping for, who knows? I mean, this is a double cost. This is a double cost. Everything else are kind of single costs. So you can really use Nykthos so effectively in this deck, especially for Jiraga. Getting the War Caller out, using Nykthos, you have, say, 5-0s on the field. Maybe one of these, so that's giving you 2 devotion. Maybe, 4 of these 1 cost that just give you 1 each. That's going to give you 6 right there that you're going to be able to use Nykthos for. And if we're estimating this is turn 5, you're going to have a Nykthos out. You're going to have 4 forests. You're going to be tapping the forest for Nykthos. That's 3 lands. You have 2 more lands. You're going to be casting Jiraga for probably about 7. You cast Jiraga for 7, you're giving all of their elves +3/+3, and he's a 4/4. I mean, yes, please. Okay, we're going to go and play. We're just going to go challenge some random people online. See how it goes. So we already have modern kind of filtered through here. I'm just going to make one. I'm just going to go like modern. I mean, I don't really care what we face. We can face tier decks. We can face non-tier decks. Who cares? Okay, let's load up. Actually, I'm going to reset the layout because I would like to have this. The chat is helpful for talking to people because simulators, you kind of have to do things manually. Go down, load in my Mono-Green Elves. No sideboard. This is just the main deck. We don't need a sideboard. Mono-Green. Do it. We got this. As soon as someone joins in. This is the part that's always awkward playing this, is you kind of have to wait. Hey, someone thank you, Peanut Zombie. Thank you very much. Okay. Start off by rolling. I start off by failing to roll, actually. Gonna push the chat in a little bit here. Like, how far can I push it? I think it's a little too far. Is that good enough? Maybe? Maybe? That's good. So you get to roll, go first. I'm just pressing wrong buttons. Don't worry about it. I did Command N somehow. I'm a little bit apprehensive to take this because 4 lands are a lot in elves. But we have a draw. So since we have a draw here, I think I can draw into more elves. That will be helpful. So, oh, look at that. He's playing elves. Well, maybe. It could be. Untap, upkeep, draw. A little bit of lag, probably from the stream. That's okay. Forest. In this simulator, you always go to end phase. And they can pass themselves in case you want to cast something on your end phase. Something like that. This is going to be interesting. If he's playing elves, which it looks like he is, because he's playing, like, forests. No, he's using these to untap his lands. He's going to do something with his lands here. Some sort of fancy combos. Combo decks. Okay. Let's see what we can do. I want to play the Null Sentinel and the Visionary. I'll play a Cavern. I'll play a Cavern over here because I'm probably going to play a lot of Forest there. Organization. Let's see. Let's play the Sentinel. Let's play the Visionary. There's a battlefield, draw a card. Very good. So it needs to be done. I mean, I could have played the Archdruid, but the Archdruid is going to be better next turn when I have Elves. I mean, I won't be able to use his tap ability, but still, it's going to help out. Well, I guess in a couple turns. This is only turn 2, though, and I have 3 Elves out. So, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I knew he was going to use something like this. Overgrowth. Whenever enchanted land is tapped for man's controller, adds 2 to their mana pool. So, more value out of that. You can get 4 or 6 off of these 2 creatures with the Overgrowth land. Yeah. That's more ramp. More ramp on the land. When enchanted land is tapped for man's controller, adds 1 mana being included in your mana pool. I personally would have put that on a separate land in case this land could get destroyed. Not likely someone's going to have land destruction in Elves, but, I mean, could happen. Ghost Quarter in Elves? Why not? Karamitra's Acolyte. I'm not familiar with this one. An amount of mana to your mana pool equal to your devotion to green. Ooh, that's nice, actually. For 4, not too bad. I wouldn't probably use that in this deck. I'd rather use Nykthos. But that's pretty decent. Let's see. I kind of want to play Azuri right now. Because I'm going to have enough mana next turn if I can tap for 19 mana at the moment, apparently. That's turn 3. It's pretty fast. I'm going to play Archdruid. And Mystic. Going to nicely order these. Meh. Yes, I'm need the order. Okay. I can attack with anything because, well, it kind of won't do anything. It could. Some damage through. I'm going to attack with these 2. 3/3 and 2/2. Just going to take it. Okay. So yeah, the Archdruid is also buffing them, as well as allowing me to tap for mana. So it's like, yeah, I get 2 things off of 1 card. That's a 2/2 for 3. It's not bad. That's why it's a standard in Elves. Okay. Whoa. Wait. Hold on a second. More ramp. More ramp. No. Okay. That's actually smart. Yeah. Cast big things with that. Our opponent sacrifices non-token permanent, put that card up. Wow. Icky. That's an evil card. The screen's a little bit dark. I'm going to make it brighter. A little bit more brighter. There we go. More brighter is not correct grammar. I apologize to anyone who's like me and is a grammar stickler. Okay. See what we can do here. So we can tap for a lot. Let's see if before that Betray starts killing my things with Annihilator and bringing them back. Yeah, that's some synergy. Let's see how much damage I can do. So here's what I want to do. I want to play Azuri. And I want to activate his ability. So for that, I'm going to need 8 mana. So I want 1, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8. My whole goal here is to activate overrun. That's going to make them, let's see, a lot. I'm going to make that, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5. So I'm swinging all. See what I can do. Opponent sacrifices onto the compartment. Okay. And that's going to be a 2-2, 2 2s. Main. I'm going to like pile these over here. There we go. Okay, so I did a lot of damage. That's something. Taking 11. I would add to this music. Anyone want to play some? I mean, no one else will hear it, but you will. Just saying. How long have we been streaming for? Ooh, nearly 25 minutes. LOL, too much ramp is a thing. Attach button. Attach to card. Okay. So I'm gonna need forest. Let's see what's that gonna do. So that's fun. Nope, that was a good game. So I can just overrun again. Okay. Looks like we're going again. Cool. I'm playing the match. Okay. So yeah, draw. That actually looks extremely good. Heritage Druid turn Or Elvish Mystic turn 1. 2 Heritage Druids turn 2. Tap Elvish Visionary. Turn 2, I can get that out. Okay. So this is going well, don't you think? I kind of like this dude's style. I mean, turn 2, I can get 4 elves on the field. Turn 3, Jiraga becomes really big. I don't know how big, but pretty big. I think I can boost him up to 5 if I get another land. Or another 1-cost creature. Something like that. If I can have 6 creatures out turn 2, then that would be nice. What are you tapping for 2, man? Nothing? My turn. Oh, okay. Mass confusion going on here. Don't mind me. Play Le Forest. Play Le Elvish Mystique. Okay. So with the current hand, next turn I can play 2 Heritage Druids, which will give me 3 mana available by tapping the Heritage Druids and the Mystic. Get another 1-cost, I can get a 3rd creature out. And then I can play the Visionary. What? Wow, what is with that typing? Okay. Tap. Draw. This person's passing to me instead of in the end step, so it's freaking me out. Okay. Unfortunately, I drew a land. I want another 1-cost elf. Okay. Well, let's see what sort of damage we can do here. Heritage Druid. Another Heritage Druid. Tap the lot. Play a Visionary. And that's what I wanted. I think that was productive. That's what I'm saying. Make it a little brighter. I know, I'm picky about my brightness. I'm weird that way. Anywho, I like playing elves. That Voyaging Satyr, though. It's dangerous. That's scaring me. That's 4, 5, 6. That's 9 mana right there. So you can have Emrakul turn 3. It's pretty cool, Em. Re. Yeah, ignore me. Okay, untap. I already draw? I already drew. Okay. See how much mana I can have here. Okay. So currently I can have 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. Like that. I want to tap those. 4, 5, 6, 7. If I play the Visionary, then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I could draw into something else. So let's play the Visionary. And draw Nykthos. Okay. And then let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. To play Joraga with 3 counters on him, making a 4/4. Making all these 4/4s at a 5/5. So that's the power of the Joraga Warcaller. All my dudes just became like 4/4s and a 5/5. With my multi-kicker of 7. My multi-kicker of 6 and with 1 cost. I love landing that. It's great. Unless Emrakul happens here. Let's see. It's 5. You can get 8. By the way, that was turn 3. Okay. Yeah, I think Mono-Green Elves are doing pretty well myself. I'm probably only going to play one more match after this one. Getting pretty tired, it's pretty late. But yeah, I definitely wanted to show this off, show some ridiculousness. Primal Crux's power and toughness equal the number of green mana symbols in the mana cost permanents you control. Cool. Imagine if it were equal to all green on the field. Two, three, 4, 5, 6. It's still a lot. Because it costs 6. 7. It's a 9/9 as far as I count. Pretty sure that I still got this. Doesn't really matter. I mean, my stuff dies to it anyway. But because I feel like it, that's a 4/4. It's a 5/5. Oh, right. I forgot the enchantments count. Because it's all not just creatures. So. Anywho. Swing all. And you can block if you want. So, oh, he just like quit out. I don't know if he was rage quitting or. Oh, let's do another one. The Elves. This is a really fun deck to play. It's really simple. It's really easy to play too. I definitely recommend it. I mean, you can take the deck list if you want. It's just all the standard elves, except for the Joraga. I've seen some people play Joraga like online, but I've never actually seen someone play it as like a standard. I haven't seen it be a standard. And I think it should be a standard because sure, it's only buffing your elves, but it's majorly buffing your elves. I mean, it gets them like out of Wrath of God range if you cast it for 7. So I think it's worth it. Let's roll. Sure. Why not roll a 2? Okay. I can get Coco turn 4 or turn 3. Sure, keep. I mean, there's nothing that's really unplayable. So. Sure. Let's play a Mystic. Are you going to count that? Oh, okay. Give him a few seconds. Ukatai. Who the heck is Ukatai? I feel like I've seen that picture somewhere before. Ukatai's profile picture thing there. I don't know. Anywho. Ooh. Zombies. That's going to be my mono black. Zombies. Because I didn't think of that before. I don't know zombies very well, but I'll learn about it. It'll be cool. Mostly, like elves and merfolk. Oh, goodness. Merfolk has a lot of differentiations, too, which is great. But it looks like he's playing some sort of tribal. Dryad Arbor? I don't know, that's weird. Okay. Mutavault is what I would add to this. But I might want to actually have the 14 forest. I don't know. I don't know how much I would trust it. Okay. Let's throw down my own Aether Vial. And draw a card off of Visionary. Okay, I don't really want any more lands, but thanks. I'm going kind of slow this time around. I'm going kind of... Aether Vial will help. Aether Vial, I might not play it ever again in Mono-Green Elves, because it doesn't seem to actually be helping very much. And there's just a lot of one costs. I don't know. I think it's actually faster not to have it there, because I could use that green mana for an elf instead. Which would be like giving me a whole bunch more mana or something like that. So... feels sort of like Cocoing, but I'd rather play Heritage. Blue, red. I'm playing 4 color? Blue, red, green, white? Okay. Why not? Let's see here. And then I'm going to Coco out. that's kind of bad, Coco. Because we got just about nothing. And yeah, what kind of just happened there? Freaky deaky. Yeah, forgot to put the top four on my on the bottom because that's what it says with Collector Company. Forgot the rest of the card. Yeah. I also forgot to put a counter in Aether Vial. Oh, it says May. Don't have to. Nest Invader. When it's battlefield, create a 0 when Eldrazi spawn creature token. Okay, looks like he's using some sort of... I've been thinking of building actually like an Eldrazi ramp deck. Like things that generate the Eldrazi spawn. I mean, I saw it in Magic Duels actually. Playing against... Emrakul, I think? Was it one of the Chandra ones? I don't remember. One of the Origins ones. Okay. I just drew a land, which I don't need, so thanks. I forgot to put a counter in Aether Vial. Oh. And then start combat. I'm just gonna attack with everything. Block that one. Yeah. Air sure goes by my. Go down to. Cool. Kyora's follower. That's what I was thinking of earlier. Attack another target permanent. That's great. I always say those multicolored 2-cost spells are like overpowered, man. Jeez. Eventually I'm gonna remember my trigger. Gotta put like a die on top of my deck or something. I don't know. Bonded Fetch. Defender haste, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. Well, that's pretty decent. I wish that cost 2. But, I mean, it gives you some, selection. Beck and Call. Every creature in his battlefield this turn you may draw a card. Before one white bird creature token is fly on the battlefield. Oh. That second half of that fuse card's expensive. Pay like 8 mana for both of them. White, blue, green. They're using the old intruder alarm bit. Oh, goodness. I just realized I didn't even say what format this is. Modern mono tribal. Okay. So yeah, this stream's gonna be probably about an hour. Which a lot of mine are. Can't play for too long myself. Did you just attack? Oh, tapped it for mana. Okay. I'm a little bit confused, but why not? The one time I don't have a creature, of course. And I keep forgetting to put what up on Aether Vial. Eventually I'll remember it someday. I got stuck. So whenever it enters, whenever it's cast, or a creature comes into play, untap all creatures. I should be able to win this if I can get like a buffer elf of some kind. That'd be helpful. I have plenty of elves on the field. As long as I don't get board wiped somehow. Do I really doubt the deck's gonna do at this moment? I mean, Wrath of God, sure. That's not likely to me. Can't even use this for blue or red, I don't think, right now. Because you need blue or red to be able to use it. Oh my goodness, what is... Huh? I'm confused. What exactly are you doing? Just giving me more fuel? Sure. Somewhat confused. I don't know what this deck's doing. It looks like it's some sort of combo deck. I don't know what the point of it is. Fun synergy there. Using the Staticaster. Oh, good idea. Obviously, he's using the untap all creatures thing to like help with stuff. Unfortunately, I have a lot of creatures that have the same name on the field right now. Okay, birds. I'm so lost about where this person is going right now. I mean, obviously, all my stuff is being killed off, but apart from that... I have no idea. Kozali Pride Mage, yeah. Search our artifact or enchantment by sacrificing it. Exalted. Yep. Basically, it's just killing all my creatures right now, which is fun. I've seen Is It Staticaster played in Pingers in Commander. It only hit creatures, so I haven't actually used it, but it could really be helpful against like tokens. I don't know. Do you think it's worth playing in blue-red Pingers in Commander? Is it Staticaster? Mist Invader and Kiora's Follower? Oh. Sure. There's so many things tapped and untapped, and I'm pretty confused. This time I'm going to add one. I think there's too many creatures on the field now. I don't think I can win here right now. Ugh. Of course. Why not? That intruder alarm is really doing some work. This deck is obviously ridiculously combo. Wow. This is crazy. Steward of Solidarity to not untap. Oh, because exert. Toggle normal untapping. Sure. Why not kill off my last creature? Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. How'd you get infinite tokens, dude? The token enters. Oh, intruder alarm untaps it. The best play of my life right here. Okay. So that happened. I got a little carried away talking trash. Not really. Okay. Let's see if I can do anything this game. Not with that hand. I need more than one land. Thank you very much. That feels risky too. Let's trust in my deck. Oh, oops. Just one. Okay. It be 55 minutes in. Oh my goodness. Gonna go over an hour. Records. Breaking records. Probably not really, actually. Okay. Supposed to play an Aether Vial. Why not? You know what's fun is I can't attack without that blocking and killing my dude. I prefer to keep it alive. And I just realized I didn't play a land. Kind of hoping this dude lets me slide on it. Untap, upkeep, add a counter, then draw. Oh, that was my stomach, I think. That means it's time for dinner. I haven't eaten dinner yet, because I'm very responsible that way. Okay, I'm gonna play a wonderful little Heritage. Yeah, let's go with that. Triggers are not my friend tonight. Even better with the Nettle Sentinel. I, says Ukatai. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh yeah, I played Sword with Forbidden Orchard-ish. Why not? Oh no. Here it starts. That was a turn 2 kill. So, well, there you go. I like this dude. I'm gonna make him my best friend forever. The original plan was to control with the Staticaster. That's a good plan. Well, here we shall end it. Mono-Green Elves, Elvish Arch Druid. Yeah, okay. Anywho, thank you for watching. If you have been watching this, or if you've skimmed through it, or barely survived through my horrible commentary and gameplay and long stretches of silence while talking to my opponent. Yeah. Anywho, pretty even in the first game or first match. Kind of dominated the second year in the first match. Second match, very confusing for the first game. Second game, meh. Anywho, played a couple matches there. Next time, I'm thinking Merfolk. I've done some Merfolk already. But it's kind of just been my own attempts at Merfolk. Like, white, blue Merfolk, mono blue Merfolk. I don't know. I'm just going to do mono blue Merfolk. This is supposed to show off the monocolored, basis of these decks, sort of thing. See at their base level how they are actually pretty good. Because Tribal is awesome. And I will see y'all later. Catch you next time. Bye.